Hello. I'm gonna wait a couple minutes till anybody gets in here because I want to do something a little different today. We're gonna obviously play some Cyberpunk, but I talk about these little things I use, these little tools like RTSS and MSI Afterburner, um, and I talk about utilization of them quite a bit because they're one of those things where if you're a streamer and you don't have a 3090 or a 3080. But you got a pretty good system. Like personally, my system is the Ryzen 3700X paired with a 1080 Ti, 32 gig RAM, DDR4, that whole thing. Where the 1080 Ti is still a great piece of hardware. It's still a great card, but one of the things, the problems is as the technology kind of evolves and the quote-unquote next gen starts to appear, which is what we're seeing with games like Cyberpunk, which is one of the reasons why it's had such issues with it. Because for one thing, it was rushed. And here's the thing, if you're a PC gamer, Cyberpunk is 100% playable. Simple as that. There's some bugs in it, sure. But is it unplayable? Is it, quote-unquote broken, which is something a lot of people are throwing around? The answer is purely no. It's not broken. And if you say it's broken, you're a liar or you don't know what you're talking about. But as these games come out, like personally, I run Cyberpunk on stream at 30 frames a second because doing 60 would either force me to sacrifice to a graphical level I don't want to see, or you deal with choppiness of the stream because you're pushing the card at the max, and I use hardware acceleration with my stream. So this is just and I'll put this on YouTube as well because I know there's I don't think there's anybody in here yet. If you are in the room, let me know in the chat real quick, and we'll start talking. I have been muted this entire time and I didn't realize it. Dear God. Well, let's do that again. So we're going to leave Rocket League run in the background real quick. Oh, I just opened my music software. Shit. I am having a good day today, guys. I just ran my mouth for like 5 minutes with a muted microphone. Son of a bitch. Alright. We're going to do that again. So we're going to back out of Rocket League. We're going to get out of this. You already kind of see what I was talking about that you didn't hear. So, let's start over with this. So, there are two softwares that I would recommend utilizing. The first one is MSI Afterburner. MSI Afterburner is, I use it mainly as a fan controller on my GPU. You can do certain clocking things and other tools within it, temp limits, all that. What I do is I set a custom fan curve, and what you do is MSI Afterburner and RTSS works together in a bundle through this website. If you want to get both of them, you're going to get the MSI Afterburner link here. This is the Rivia Tuner Statistics Server download from Guru 3D. So you install them in the bundle. You want to install both Afterburner and what I call RTSS, what it's called for short, the acronym. Now, we'll go over Afterburner real quick. Afterburner is, like I said, I use this software for a fan curve tool. And what that is if you're new to PC gaming or you're unfamiliar, you've never really tweaked your things, you want to go into, there's this little gear icon down here. That's your settings. You go into your settings, and then you want to go over to fan. And there's a little check mark that's not normally marked. It's enable user defined software. By default, that's unchecked. So you want to check that. And what this is your fan speed curve. So you set these dots. So like right here, I can manipulate this dot where I want it to go. So basically what I'm telling my GPU's fans at this point are, at 50 degrees, we're going to start ramping up the fan speed. Now, some people don't like a high fan speed simply because it's loud. My PC's under the desk, so I don't even hear the thing, so it doesn't bother me. But this is where your user control comes in, because you're either going to have a little bit louder fan speed because it'll be faster and cooler, or you'll let it go from there. So what I have it is basically until we hit 50 degrees Celsius, we're at like 25%. We're not doing much. Now, once we hit 50 degrees Celsius, we start going up in the fan speed a bit. And as the card gets warmer, as you can see over here, we've had, while playing video games, we've had a max temperature of 78 degrees. So what I do is I have it curved up basically to where if we're hitting 80 degrees, I want that fan full bore. I want it as cool as possible. I don't want to burn anything. I want to keep the wear and tear off the card. That's the whole point of me utilizing this software. So, real simple. And then when you come back into the MSI Afterburner standard, they're reading your frequencies and your temperature, which at this point is 55 degrees Celsius. Looks like it's going to get a little warmer because I do have Rocket League running in the background. And what it tells you is at 55 Celsius, I have a fan speed set to 47%. So as this temperature starts to go up a little bit, which, it will, it's going to get eventually to a max of about 78 degrees Celsius, which is it's important to know that a graphics card like I have, which is the 1080 Ti, 75 to 80 degrees is completely acceptable, standard, I'd say. 83 is your thermal cutoff, which will start to do some throttling on the graphics card. So if you're pushing it and it's getting too warm, it's going to throttle back to cool itself off. It's a safety procedure to make sure basically the card doesn't burn out, that you're not destroying the capacitors. So MSI Afterburner, as you just saw, the temperature went down a little bit, so did the fan speed. Now it's at 43%, we're sitting at 54%. As this goes up and gets warmer, this will once again readjust to 47%, as you just saw. That's compensating. So as it gets hotter, it's going to go up. So that's the first software. The second software, and this software I use mainly as a frame limiter, which if you're using, in my opinion, a gaming monitor, it's important to use this because you do have games like Cyberpunk 2077 that comes out and there's no 60 frames per second VSync. It's 104. There's 120 frames per second VSync or refresh rate. It's 144, 72, and then goes from there. So it's got a weird counter to it. So for me, because I stream Cyberpunk and it's such a beast, it pushes the card a bit. And because I use hardware acceleration for the stream, you guys end up seeing some choppiness. And to eliminate that, I lock it to 30. And this is the tool I use. This is called RTSS, Rivia Tuner Statistics Server. And the first thing you want to do is you want to show on-screen display. That means that'll pop up in-game. So when you're playing, and if you ever watch my screen, there's a little kind of kind of little icon in the upper left corner where it shows my frames per second and whatnot, you'll have noticed that's there. That's what that does. So we'll show you what that looks like in a second. So what I've done here is I've locked it to 30 because when I play Cyberpunk, I'm locked. So I'm going to demonstrate in Rocket League what it looks like for you. So you pop up Rocket League, and you notice right up in here, oh, my screen's a little distorted. Give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. Let's get that to expand. There we go. So you'll notice up here in this little corner, whoopsies. In this little corner here, you're going to go ahead and notice that it says 30 frames per second. It says 23%. So what's going on here is it is telling me that basically I am locked to 30, and right now in this little menu section, it is using 23% of the video card. So now what happens with that is I haven't locked that. So we're going to pull up RTSS, which is, once again, this little software. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to zero this out. So you notice up here that starts to climb. Now what it's doing is it's unlocking the frame rate. So there's no holds bar on it. I play Rocket League at 144 frames a second, and bingo, achieves 144 frames a second. Now you also notice this has gone up to 60 percentile, which is telling me that at 144 frames per second, Rocket League is using 60% of the graphics card's capability. So you're not maxing it out. It'll stream perfectly fine. Now let's say this game has no options, because the real reason why you want to use RTSS is simply because a lot of games, newer ones are starting to have more and more, but a lot of games don't have the options to, I want to play 120 frames. It's usually like, if your monitor's 144 hertz like mine is, it's either going to go to the max or it's going to go to 60, or the VSync locks it to 60. So what you do in that case is, let's say you want to play, something at 60 frames a second, but there's no real way to lock in that refresh rate. That's when you pop in that 60, you hit enter, that locks that frame rate. Now, what I want to point out here is, if you do have a gaming monitor capable of 144 hertz, 240, 300, whatever it is, above that 60, that's standard, that native. If you do have a monitor with that capability, this RTSS comes into handy. Because let's say a game like Cyberpunk, you got to lock to 30. I'm going to lock it to 30 to stream it, just so people could see it clearly and it's not kind of a burden on the actual stream. So the nice thing about it is, let's say you go into the game settings and you set it to that refresh rate. You want to set it to your monitor's native refresh rate. So, and this is the key. If it's at 140, and unfortunately I can't demonstrate this because via streaming, I can't, there's no streaming 120 hertz, so you wouldn't be able to tell. But in a game that has a refresh rate setting where you can set it to 144 or whatever your maximum monitor's refresh rate is, if you take this thing and you lock it to 30, leave the refresh rate at 144 hertz unlocked, so nobody's gonna argue with it. Then you lock it to 30 in here, there's a nice thing that happens, because the game is being put out there at the native refresh rate of 144, but it's being locked at 30 to conserve system resources. So when you do this, you still maintain the extra kind of benefits almost of what a 144 hertz monitor does. So that you're not running it at the 144 frames a second, but you still got that motion benefit. And what's nice about that is it doesn't translate on stream, so unfortunately I can't really demonstrate it for you. But the nice thing is, and if you have a 144 hertz monitor and you've got a game that's running a little kind of not great and you're thinking about locking it to 30, I do encourage you, set that refresh rate to the max it can do, lock it to 30 in RTSS, and then for you, the gamer, because you're getting the extra benefits of the extra motion from the monitor, it's a little smoother for you. It's not 60, but it still feels great. It's a lot more responsive than your native 30 frames a second would be. It doesn't feel like, if you're going from a 60 frames a second game to a 30 frames per second game, it doesn't feel that big of a dip, that big of a drop. And it's a tool I use all the time. And I'm going to take a break on the stream here real quick. We're going to get Cyberpunk started up. And if you do, you'll be able to, I'll talk about what I was kind of trying to demonstrate with Cyberpunk, and I'll show you that, because I'm going to stream out at 60 frames a second. So even for you as the viewer, you should be able to see a little bit of a smoother image than your standard 30 frames per second. Almost like if you've ever played a PC game on the console at 30 compared to a PC, or a game on the console at 30 compared to a PC game at 30 as well, the same game. The PC ones always feel a little weird. That's because I believe the consoles use a certain motion thing, a certain fluidity with the refresh rate to make it feel smoother, which is essentially what I'm doing right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a real quick break with you guys, and then we're going to go ahead and jump right into some Cyberpunk, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. And we're back, unfortunately for you. So now we are going to go ahead, and I'm not muted, so that's good. Waste of fucking time last time. We're going to boot up Cyberpunk, and we're going to jump right in, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I was talking about, and just kind of how I demonstrate it within the game. I'm going to try my best to demonstrate it. Unfortunately, when you're streaming, it's not always as simple as the frame rates just don't translate. I'm streaming out personally at 60 frames a second, playing a game at 30 frames a second using a refresh rate of 144 frames a second. What fucking sense does that make? I get it. I know. But I'm going to try to show you guys a little bit about what I'm talking about here. This intro I wish it would just like skip. I'm tired of intros. So as you can see, wrong corner, up in this corner, up in the far right. I know I've only got a limited finger box space, but up there, you'll see you'll see where it's showing 16% utilization, 30 frames a second. So the frame rate's locked at 30. We did that with RTSS. We go into our settings, and you'll notice graphics. I think video maybe. We are at no VSync. So I've got actually VSync 100% off. The options you're given are 36, 48, 72. 144, and so we're going to set that to 144. You know what? No. We're going to set that off. We're going to leave that off. So we're uncapped now, which means it should run at its default, the monitor's default, which is 144. And what that does is we're going to go ahead and continue, and I don't know if it's going to translate on stream. I'm hoping, because I'm streaming at 60 frames a second, it does translate, and I can kind of demonstrate what I'm talking about. But if you've ever played a game where you've played it at 60 frames per second before, and then you've played it at 30, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's almost like you're playing the game, at least at first, in fucking slow motion. By setting the monitor's refresh rate to 144 hertz, or its native, if it's 300, it'll even be better for you, and then locking it to 30, you're going to get all the benefits of the Motion Plus that comes with that, gaming monitor feature of the 144 hertz. But you're locked in at 30, so you're not going to get any of the performance issues. So I don't know how it's going to look on stream. It might just look like standard 30 frames a second to you guys. But for me, with the added benefit of the Motion Plus, it is anything but the standard 30 frames a second. It just feels 100% more responsive. And because of that, it's more playable, and it's not too big of a sacrifice to have to jump down to 30 frames a second as opposed to, being able to play it at full 60, if that makes any sense. I don't know what it looks like on stream. It should look fairly smooth to you because me playing it, once again, we're not at 60 frames a second in the fidelity, the frames per second, but we are at 60 frames per second. In fact, beyond that, in the feel of the game and the motion of the game, which is nice. So here we are. Jackie has unfortunately passed away. Misty, just sitting here. We're going to go to Jackie's garage. We're going to pick up his car because I'm broke as a joke. You basically get murdered. Then you come back to life and you've got fucking Keanu Reeves in your head. Oh, and what the basic storyline, because I did play a little bit off air, and I do apologize. I had to play some. And the basic premise is you get this, what they call a relic. It's a chip stuck in your neck, and you have no idea what it is, but you're being paid to transport it and steal it. Well, inside of it is actually the consciousness of a terrorist who happens to be played by Keanu Reeves. And he's in your head right now, and you're told that he's taking over. So within a few weeks' time, you're going to lose your consciousness, and you're going to become Keanu, and you're no longer you're going to cease to be you. So looking forward to that. What in the fuck is that ad? Save your corporate career with S-Search 3000. Okay. He was. Let me tell you what he told me once.
Spoken like a true Haywood boy.
Sorry, guys. I had the desktop audio muted.
Ambitions.
My bad.
The only thing they cost him was his life. There's a huge chunk of his past in there.
How come you're outside?
I don't have the key.
Jackie never gave you a set. You two didn't get that far?
He offered, but I wanted him to have his own space. Just his own.
You know what's funny is, in my experience, men are like way more willing to change their lives completely, especially at first when they meet somebody they're smitten with, than women are. Like she just said, Jackie offered, but I refused. Jackie was ready to give her the world, and she's like, "Well, dude, I mean, I like you, but we're not there yet." Guys are way too, like, we talk about men not being emotional, but when men are smitten, they're just logic goes right out, just right out the window. When those hearts grow in the eyeballs, like in the cartoons, look out. That is a stupid man walking.
She wouldn't want me touching any of his things, disturbing the memory. That I know.
Jackie would want you here. That's more important. Come on.
She's all like, Mama Wells didn't like me too much. So what? She wasn't underneath him at night. Get in the garage. Help me find something. Dude, I get Jackie's bike. I know I shouldn't be all happy about that, but
Fine piece of metal and mechanics.
it's awesome.
He was so psyched.
This game is steeped in sexuality. I don't know why. A book? Jackie knew how to read? What?
For whom the bell tolls.
What?
Ernest Hemingway.
Jack read it a dozen times.
Wow.
Always right before a big job.
He's like an ogre. He's got layers.
Tougher than Morgan Blackhand.
Have you read it? Is it any good?
I never got the chance.
It'd be a good tribute for the Ofrenda, though.
¿Qué pasa? Key to Jackie's room, man. What is this? A briefcase?
Still
Boos.
full.
His favorite. Strategic reserve. No touching.
Strategic
How come?
reserve.
¿Por qué no puedes tocar una reserva estratégica?
It sounds just like Jackie.
Basketball signed by Dante Gonzalez.
He was from Haywood, too. Everyone here shot hoops. Dante
I used to
really
shoot
did.
hoops in my day
I think he might have
on
been
the
first
courts
pick
of
for
basketball.
Like Jackie.
Mm-hmm. They both wanted more out of life. Dante's captain of the NC Blackouts now.
Captain of the NC Blackouts.
Jackie loved to pump iron.
Pump iron.
He called it his form of meditation.
It is.
He used to say, barbells are the best listeners. They understand all your problems and never give you gonk advice.
They don't give you any advice. It's all about power and speed. Well, not always about speed. Some dudes are just about power.
Guess no man cave's complete without some of those, huh?
Yeah,
He said they're collectibles.
I don't have a single
They don't
fucking
print them
poster
anymore.
anywhere. I've never
It's definitely
in
one
my
of
life hung up a poster of scantily clad lady folk. Why? What does it do for you? I never understood it. I truthfully never understood it. I don't know, maybe we'll sacrifice you, huh? You seem to love you.
Gotta be hanging here since 2020.
Whoa, 2020? You mean that year with the pandemic that started this whole god-awful fucking future dystopian fucking society? I'm gonna take the book. I think it's the best.
Pure and simple.
Well, you got something for your Ofrenda. But we could look around a little more.
Sure thing. Sure thing, kid. Sure thing.
Fitting.
This toolbox wasn't on the floor before.
Poke around engines.
I
He
don't,
was 15 when he
I don't
first
think
got
so.
on a bike.
Knowing him, it's a miracle he never wiped out.
Wipe out! How is everybody doing today on this Monday? I don't know. I didn't ask anybody. If you're in here, say hi. Say hi. Come be part of the partay. I do want to take this one quick moment, though, to let you know. If you want a big old beautiful water bottle, you can get your custom logo on. Keeps your bottle, or keeps your water cold to 48 hours. Not only that, you can inject some flavors. Any liquid fluid into it, any liquid flavoring. Doesn't matter the flavor. Doesn't matter the brand. Pop that bitch in here. Never touches the water. You'll never have to clean that bottle from stains of disgusting fluid or of a flavoring. You know, the cherries. You spill a little bit on your hand. It looks like you murdered elves in the woods somewhere because your hands are covered in fucking red. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Don't stain your bottles. Get yourself the infused vessel. Get the cartridge, the lid, the bottle. What it does is that flavoring never touches the water. Goes right in through the straw. It mixes in the straw for you. You never have to worry about staining or and not only that, but the bottles are great. If you use my code Nerditude, which wrong hand, stupid. My code Nerditude down here, NERDATTUDE. Use that at infuseyourlife.com. Get yourself an easy 15% off the Infuse Vessel system. Get off the soda. I used to drink soda terribly. I haven't bought soda in almost a month. Nothing but water. Drinking about a gallon a day, some days more. All because of the Infuse system. I don't get paid for these. I just love the product. I asked them if, my followers could use, if we can do something for you guys. Get some percentages off, get some money off, get yourself a vessel. Enjoy. If you are a water person like I am now, I think you'd appreciate it. So please enjoy.
Handle it.
It's a long story.
I could use some caffeine, though. I'll tell you that much.
Hey, you alright?
Looks like they're practicing some sort of fucking ritual right here, huh?
Right.
Oh, she's so much
Once
better. I
told
took his
Jackie
money.
he should
Yeah, I took his
sweep all
money.
the dark energy out of this place.
And he did.
Sand mandala do the trick, for example. told me that out of sand he'd build a castle, a home, the Wells family hideout.
I guess you made a bigger impression than
So you
thought.
can't crouch during cutscenes, which kind of bothers me. I'm just saying, like, I go to crouch, and it instead skips the fucking line. Just call it beautiful. Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Don't ruin this for her.
Hideous. But
Oh,
it's also the
okay.
most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
I like how the head tracks. Take part. So, what is this? Aquarium?
Aquarium.
It used to be tacos.
And Taco was
Oh, fuck. I did it again. I went to go crouch
fish.
so I get a better angle. I skipped the line.
I don't think you followed.
This game, I wish there was a better line to skip dialogue. Like, maybe click on the fucking analog or something, you know, where I'm not always using that button to try to crouch like an asshole. Jack in. Alright. Jeez Louise. I failed one of them, okay. See what Jackie was up to. Gorgeous ride, looking for a new owner. The boys competing for the World Heavyweight Championship. Dex. I vouched for you and V. He T-Bug. He heard about you, remembered you all too well. He'll want to meet V, but I think it'll just be formality. See you in the afterlife. Dex is the one who ended up fucking us over.
Jackie's favorite tequila. Let's see it.
It's his lucky charm.
Alright.
One of the first bottles ever made by Jesus de Abajo.
Sniper rifle ammo.
100% on tequila.
Only 100 of them left in the world.
Huh.
All owned by the one.
Wait, Jackie was a collector of random shit. Why did they kill this fucking guy off if they gave him so much background character you didn't know about? Horse shit.
Told him de Abajo had stolen her recipe.
Taking this, yeah. Perfect for Jackie.
So the question is, do I give the tequila or the fucking book as the offering? You know what I mean? Let's go take part in it.
Get going.
Let's go honor Jackie.
Actually, I think I'll stay.
What?
Say bye to him here.
Oh,
Mama Wells wouldn't want me there anyway.
I disagree. You really ought to come.
You gotta come, Misty. You got a right to be there.
I'd rather not get in Mama Wells' way. It's for family.
You were family to him.
I guess you're right. Thanks, V. So, shall we go?
Yeah, I just told you we
Never
should.
thought you might leave
Like
that
4
city.
times, so
Sure.
I don't know why you're
Once
not
upon a time,
just
I
going
even
with me.
tried.
Seriously. Meaning,
Damn, Misty walks slow as shit.
To Nepal. Thought I'd stay there. After a week, I realized I couldn't live without the traffic outside my window and my neighbors hollering.
You know what though? If I lived in a city like fucking Night City, I'd be okay without. I'd be okay with a farm. Like fuck Night City. You know what I mean? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool looking, but I'd be okay with a farm with all this congestion. Holy shit.
My deepest condolences.
Yeah, your condolences mean nothing, Father! Nothing!
Then go raise a glass to your family.
What's up, guys? Victor, my buddy. The guy who told me I'm gonna die in like 3 weeks. How you doing, buddy?
Sit down, please.
You got it, amigo. Amiga. Lo siento, señora. I love Jackie.
You all for coming today.
I'm no good at funerals.
I'm not going to tell you what kind of man my son was, or lament.
It's
the
pretty
man.
good, man. I mean, he's a little bullheaded, but he seemed like a good dude.
I'll tell you a story.
Okay, I'll listen, I guess.
When he was about 19 years old, Jackie was in the Valentina
I'm gonna crowd watch everyone. I'm gonna be rude. Victor's like, dude, don't look at me, man. I'm gonna tear up. I don't like it.
They tell me he got shot
You got shot
3 times.
3 times.
Just by the heart. He was conscious when I get there. So many tubes coming out of him. He looked like a pulpo, like an octopus or something.
Octopus. Okay. All right. All right.
He said, "No te preocupes, mama. Look, I'm bulletproof. Nothing bad will ever happen to me."
Oh, Jackie, why would you say that? You know that means you're gonna die.
Valentino's ring. He swore he won't need it anymore. But he was not scared. He just didn't want me to worry. Descansa en paz, mi hijo.
Aw.
Among the membership of the Night City Devils Boxing Club, we had this saying: make your best friends among the fighters who knock you out cold. And it's true. Jackie's arm was a cannon. No one's ever hit me as hard. I can still almost feel it. Rounds, buddy.
I gotta say, when you've attended a few funerals, funeral scenes just aren't fun and games. When you've attended a few real life ones, for various reasons. It's all sad. This tough bastard. He had the honor, he would have made it far. My condolences to the family.
Anyone else?
Yeah. Sure. I'm always that guy that runs his mouth, might as well.
I often think back to the first time me and Jack met. It all started when he put a heater to my head. Then some badges showed up and beat the shit out of us both. It's half my fault, half his. We hightailed it out together. Half an hour later, well, we're eating dinner at Mama Wells. Turned out to have more in common than we thought. Principles. Jackie Wells. Best friend you could ask for. Loyal to a fault. Once he set his mind to something, he was ready to die to achieve it. He once told me, Broder, one thing we can't do is be afraid of others. He always knew what he wanted, and he took it without asking. Most importantly, everyone saw Jackie as a grinning charmer who saw the good in everyone. Everything. But they were wrong. Jackie Wells was a hell of an ambitious chum who never gave up. And his drive cost him his life. But he did in life what he said he'd do. Reach for fortune and fame. No fear in eyes or heart.
So, like, he's got tequila right there. Should it be...
When you go to war as a boy, you have a great illusion of immortality. Other people get killed, not you. Then, when you are badly wounded the first time, you lose that illusion. Rest easy, Chum.
I would like to say a toast. Por mi hijo.
They all. Oh, I was gonna say, did some of them slam the glass on the
Thank you
ground?
for your
I could have swore I heard it.
I'm glad you're here. It was a beautiful ofrenda we gave him.
Let's get to some shooting. Am I the only one that just wants to start shooting some motherfucker?
For Jaquito.
See, the Valentinos haven't forgotten about Jackie.
Days like this, even the meanest motherfuckers pay their respects. Principles.
How strong is this tequila that after one shot I'm like buzzed and fucking shimmery?
Weird being here without Jackie.
Can't shake the feeling I'm gonna turn around and see him sitting at the bar. In his favorite spot.
No, I just, you know, like, not for Clem, but they do have more of an impact. You know, you bury your mother, you bury your father-in-law, you bury a couple friends. There's more weight to them. And you got to give CD Projekt Red credit. That was kind of a very somber scene. But no, not for Clem, not at that. More focused than anything.
Jackie.
The problem is when I'm streaming, I gotta I want to talk to you guys and I gotta kind of interact, but in the same token, it does take away a little bit of the concentration I'm allowed to have in the game, and that moment allowed me to concentrate. It tells me to drink another one. I don't want to be fucking plastered, bro. It's like, oh, poor Victor, man.
I'm gonna miss him. I already do.
You again?
Cabron.
I just talked to you. Why'd you call me an asshole?
Here's to Jackie. Not often
Is that,
we introduce
like, are we that kind of friends? We're just dickheads?
Jackie Wells.
You just insult me?
a proud son of Haywood.
Well, I should.
Victor seems to be like really torn up about it. Like I wish they would have gone a little bit more into the relationship between like Victor and him. You know what I mean? Like, where's the fucking Padres upstairs? Okay. I'll talk to you in a second, Mama Wells. Talk to you in a second. I gotta go do all the other optional speaky things, and then I'll get right back to you. I promise. We'll get drunk together. I'm good. I just gotta talk to Padre. Padre!
Say goodbye to one of your own.
You get any wood during that reception there, Padre? Teak? Mahogany?
I'm here to say goodbye to a good man.
Jackie. Do you know him well?
Well enough.
The day his mother brought him into this world. The day his father left. The day he took him into his home. Yes, V. I knew him.
How are things in the streets?
This is not the place to conduct business. Have some respect.
Well, fuck you too, Padre.
So,
Have some
Padre,
respect.
think Jackie's
Fuck you talking about
looking down
respect.
upon us?
I was in the car with him as he died. I got to stare at him as his eyes closed for the last time. You can tell me about respect, you fucking cybernetic piece of garbage?
I don't
Fuck
know
you.
if Dad left the meeting happy, but I'm pretty certain Jackie did.
I'm gonna move on.
Yeah, you depressing fuck. You are the worst person here. I want you to know that. The worst person. The worst. Wait, where's the stairs? I really just want to get into some action, but this game is not designed for just getting into action. I tell you that much. Where's the other asshole I gotta talk to? So we're talking to Valentinos. Where's the Valentinos?
She's a strong.
Are you guys the Valentinos? No.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah. I think I'm just still in that garage, mentally. I just need a sec.
I got you. How you doing, buddy? I like how you're being very conscious of the COVID. Good job, buddy. Good job. Where is the Valentino? Where I'm trying to, but it won't even let me select over to the objective to talk to the Valentino. So I don't know where he is. Is this him? No. There's a dude with the tattoo arms. I know it. Is he at the bar? Maybe. Are you the Valentino? No. No.
Hey, you. Have a drink with us. Wells?
Fuck is talking to me?
How'd you meet Jackie?
We started out together.
In the Valentinos?
Oh, okay.
No, in the fucking Bible book.
Yeah, dipshit.
Memories of him. Rest easy up there, brother.
All right, why not?
To Wells. May he rest in peace.
Good for now, thanks.
See? Gotta know when to stop.
Nah, give me a break.
I'm going to drink this whole fucking bar. You're not going to tell me nothing. Even that potita Jackie.
Her name is Misty.
What?
Misty. And she was very important to him. Do you understand? Go. Invite her along for dinner.
For real.
It's the least she deserves.
For real. Stop being a jerk.
You're a good man.
Well, no, I'm a piece of shit, but you're being mean. What is this?
Thank you, but I really can't accept this. I hope you understand.
Cuídate, B.
So did I just turned down the motorcycle? Boy, am I a fucking idiot. But then it said vehicle acquired, so do I still have it? All right, let's see what shit I can do. What is this? Try talking to Barry. Seems like the PE's taking an inch. Oh, this guy. Let's go back to your apartment and talk to that cuckoo bird, shall we? Whoa. What the fuck? Where'd you come from? So the motorcycle controls aren't terrible. They're a little weird. I can't honestly say I'm great at them. I look like a stormtrooper with this helmet on. See what we got on the radio stations. Where? Oh, Moro Rock Radio. Okay, let's try it out. Traversing the city in my stolen motorcycle supreme. Oh, I went the wrong way. Alright, this rock radio is not all that great, I'm not gonna lie. My autonomy. Oh, I didn't even realize there was that many more. Wow, the whole time I thought there was just the list that they showed. No fucking clue I could scroll down for more radio stations. It's not bad, I guess. Got an alright beat to it. The metal station, the ritual's a little bit better, but it's doable. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Back end kicked out on me there. Holy shit, almost died. Almost died. This bike's is like Batman's G-bike. It's weird. Doesn't let you do a wheelie though, which is a little frustrating. Was I supposed to? No, okay, good. Whoa, mister. Hope you got some insurance. Bud. Sorry I condescendingly called you Bud. You prick. So yeah, like I said, I am running this game at 30 frames a second. I hope the stream was looking okay for you guys. I have it maxed out, everything obviously besides ray tracing. So this is the ultra settings preset. That's not true. I have film grain off, I believe. I better have film grain off because I can't stand it. Yeah. In chromatic aberration as well as motion blur, because the motion blur in this game is far too heavy. And answer the phone, please. I'm trying. There we go.
Shoot. Sure you don't got the wrong.
Who is this dude?
I seem to recall the last time I saw your face, it had my fist planted in it.
You know what's past is past. What's more important is the sweet gig I got you. Quick and easy, Buck. Swing by the Coyote and I'll tell you about it.
I was just at the fucking Coyote, bro.
Yeah, fine. See you there.
Same old B. I always said you were smart.
You say a lot of things, Kirk. Pure bullshit included.
Oh no, B, not this time. This time everything's just like it's supposed to be. Best not stall.
What is this objective that's here? What is it for? Oh, it's supposed to be below me? Okay, so it's not here. Never mind. Sorry, guys. A little bit of a Yui. My bad. My bad. Boy, this traffic in this game is fucking horrendous. Like, traffic's got to be modeled after, like, LA meets New York. Like, Chicago's bad, but I don't know if it's this bad. Alright, this is my personal parking spot. Give me a second. There we go. Personal parking spot. Let's go talk to this crazy dude who is an ex-cop that lives in my building. It was a side mission that came about as I was leaving the apartments, and he's got some cops trying to talk him down, and he wouldn't talk back, so let's see what we're doing here.
Biggest story, the murder of Arasaka Corporation CEO Saburo Arasaka. The longtime head of the Japanese mega corporation was reported
Yeah.
slain on the premises of the
Look at that. Look at that pretty area down there. It's like Mega City 1, I swear.
Saburo Arasaka.
I'm on already. I wonder if the weapons guy has anything new. I doubt it. Oh, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Okay, I'm here. Let me talk to the fucking guy.
Barry, am I remembering that right?
Who is it?
V, your neighbor from upstairs. Remember me? Talked about Preem rides. Back then you were pumped about the Mizutani Shion. I said it was for flash posers.
You don't forget a gonk thing like that.
You gave me this look. I was about to hightail it to the Badlands right then and there.
Oh,
I remember.
what's up, dude? How you
What do
doing?
you want?
Your buddy said you were down in the dumps.
Just wanted to see what was shaking. Friends say you never leave your unit. I think I've got an inkling as to why. I've seen that look before. It's all too common among people like us.
Us? You don't look like a cop.
Badges don't get a monopoly on loss. You see death every day in my line of work. And you get used to it, of course, until it hits someone you're close to.
You too. Come in.
Weird little delays like that are odd, where it takes a couple seconds for the game to be like, oh no, we gotta do this. What? What are you...
I lost someone close to me, too. A damn good friend.
Is he listening to the cop radio?
It's about Andrew. He, told you about him.
No.
Best bud I ever had. Known him my whole life. Only person I could spill to without being judged.
I'm guessing things at the NCPD haven't changed a lick, huh?
One time, a Maelstrom ganger killed a young kid right in front of my eyes. For shits and giggles. I couldn't do shit. The son of a bitch had corporal protection.
Typical.
Our chief greases his palms with an anonymous donation. And guess what? Officially, kid blew his own brains out.
Right in front of your eyes.
Something died in me then. I couldn't do it anymore. A few months later, Andrew passed, and everything went to shit.
You didn't have anyone to unload on at work? How about Petrova and Mendez?
And Petrova's a decent gal, but she's not good with this stuff. Mendez just doesn't get it. He thinks us blues need to be tough. Can't bear the sight of a kid getting murdered. Born with pussy genes.
What you told him about Andrew.
Honestly, thought about it a lot. Anyway,
Born with pussy
I don't
genes.
know everything.
That sounds like something people I grew up with would say.
Can you tell me how Andrew died?
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, a little bit.
From old age.
What?
It's no wonder, seeing as he was only a few years younger than my grandma.
And he was your BFF?
Old age? In Night City? That merits a monument. The whole world should gaze up at it in awe.
Agreed.
Ashbugs and the ninja will have to do.
So then Andrew was more like a grandpa to you than a friend?
Wouldn't go that far. He was like I don't know, a window into the past or something. He reminded me of my grams about our little talks. Time when everything had its proper place. You know, he was the last living record of those times.
Oh, this guy's clearly torn up.
Mendez doesn't know shit about life. Everyone's got their limits, even him. He just hasn't reached them. Not like you.
What if he's right, though? Maybe my genes are soft. Don't only the strongest survive.
If he felt nothing, that means his loss wouldn't have had any meaning.
I guess so. Thanks for the talk, V. Yeah. I need time to take all this in.
Sure thing.
See, here's the thing about this fucking game. Is like, I don't know if I necessarily want to be doing these type of side missions, because that was literally just a talking simulator, right? So, like, it's a little frustrating. But in the same token, I don't know what that may unlock something later on, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there may be an option later on because I did that to where, like, the cops have my back or Barry comes to my aid or some shit. Like, you don't know with this freaking game. So it's like, you gotta do them, man. If you're just blowing through the story in this game, what are you doing? You gotta do some of this side shit. Because there's, like, multiple endings. What if I get the ending where Barry could have, like, helped me, and then if I don't do that mission, if I don't talk to him, he doesn't. Wait, I didn't find his niche? Am I gonna go kill these fuckers? Is that it? I certainly hope I'm gonna go fucking kill these dudes. That'd be awesome. Let's go, get revenge for Andrew. I hope nobody touched my bike in my personal parking spot. Hey, whoa, load in textures. Load in textures. Oh my god. Load in, fucking forever. Jeez. Blurry face. I don't like blurry face people. They creep me out. Those textures need to load in quicker. Motorbike. Whoa. It's like I opened fire or something. The fuck was that about? Overreaction. I'm sorry, guys. I'm leaving the scene. Whoa. Hitting that wasn't even the fucking e-brake. That was just a brake. Me first, not you. I am a little curious as to, like, why these roads are so empty. Like, when you get onto the highway, like, the bridge isn't, like, now we're getting into some density. Like, I got the crowd population up to the highest it can be. What was that? What is this? Search and recover. A client wants you to find something here. Alright.
Stand here. The sun is down, but I hope you're still up. It appears our city mayor, Lucius Rhyme, will likely keep his desk another 4 years.
Woo!
Latest polls have Rhyme swirling his brandy at a cozy 60%. We
It doesn't feel like GTA at all, and I think they did that on purpose. That was the handbrake. That was e-brake.
You're so eager for 4 years of the same? You say so.
Personal parking spot.
B, I need you to acquire something. Only me, no client. So I expect quick and clean results. You will be entering Tiger Claw territory. Very high risk. More information attached.
Oh shit, he's an open fire. The fuck was that?
Let's finish this!
Why'd they open fire on me? Just open fire on me. Failed? Fuck. Let's try it again. I don't really fully understand the... So the next thing we need to do is the 55? No? Okay. Data mine, alright. So am I supposed to go through this thing a couple different times? Is that it? Or no, okay, I'm hacked in now. Is this shotgun better than mine? Oh, these little glitches are frustrating. Those are way more frustrating than any other little glitch. Like the clipping and all that shit. That's the most frustrating. Alright. Looks like we're going to be going with the colorful one. I'm okay with that. It's a dual barrel, so not as many shots, unfortunately. Stay down, bitch. Somebody else is firing at me. I don't know who, but... Yeah, I know my access has been granted. So somebody's in there? Okay. I probably should have read the passwords. There's a computer down there. I'm gonna go look at it real quick. No passwords there. Keep getting all the sniper rifle ammo. I don't really ever have intention of using the sniper rifle though. I truthfully don't. Ooh, look at that gun. Hell yeah. Oh, are you kidding me? What do I gotta be? Level what? 12? Son of a B. And another shotgun, too. Damn. .38 armor. Nope, none of this is better than what I have. I think I got another one. No, maybe I didn't get a different one of these. Okay. I did get new pants. Yeah. Crazy pants. Don't worry. I mean, at least it hasn't been the your wife ordered dinner or ordered lunch for herself at work and had it delivered to the house by accident. I had that one last time. I gotta say, I don't know exactly what I'm supposed to be searching for here. Like, they haven't been very specific, I don't think, about what I'm supposed to be looking for. There's that tag. Oh, it must be the door, maybe. What did that just do? Oh, shit. I like hidden rooms. Let's see, so we're going to go for the unlocking of Data Mine 3, which is going to be 1C, 55, 1C, 1C, 55, 1C. Yep, Data Mine 3, large amount. Nice. Now I understand hacking. Holy shit. Took me a little bit there, I'm not going to lie. It's a tight room. Messages. Skeleton key. Make sure you're holding on to something because I've got something to tell you. Got a pretty nice piece of tech for sale. Jailbreaks corporate equipment. 100% effect on both. Blah blah blah. Must. So they somebody's selling some your device for corporate equipment. Okay. I have other buyers. Blah blah blah. Go to Braindance Club Wired Head. Okay. This is a hostile area. I know, but I've killed everybody. I'm not entirely concerned. Call me a cockroach? What the fuck do you think you're talking to, Buster? Blast your ass. There we go. Let's go finish this and we'll go back to the original objective we were doing. I kind of just randomly walked into this one, to be honest with you. You know what? I do prefer the ritual, but we're going to stick with Moro Rock Radio. It's less harsh. Where's my map? Alright, so some of these glitches, like the map taking a few seconds to load in, that sucks. Like, you know, blurry textures on the characters, it's the NPCs, oh shit, oh you're dead, I'm sorry. It sucks, but it's not that big of a deal. My map not loading for like 5 seconds, kind of a big deal. In my opinion. Still love this game. I'm not knocking the game. I'm just saying, could have probably used a little bit of extra time in the cooker, you know? How do I get below here? The hell? I feel like all these people in this area are like enemies of mine. Like any one of them is gonna open fire on me at any point. Oh, it is okay. It's a hostile area. All right, I got you. I don't know why they're so hostile towards me, but this club looks like it's been shut down.
Reminds me of this one dive in Arroyo we used to sometimes do sets in Friday nights.
Guys.
Because it was one tough fucking job.
Oh, fuck me.
Sideways glance and you get steel ribs.
Holy shit. Not really that I really wanted to go down, but I'm willing to take it. Oh shit, who's behind me? Holy fuck. This overheat shit again. I don't know how to control that. Yeah. Are you gonna Superman punch me? You think that's gonna do the trick? Dude, I'm overheating. Fuck. Oh. I need to get a machine gun equipped. I don't have a fucking... I got this sword, which I like, but... I don't even have a machine gun, do I? Are you kidding me? That's beyond frustrating. I'm getting new gear, but I gotta level up to use it. It sucks. What? Shut up. I don't understand the overheating thing. I really don't. Alright, I gotta look this up, why I keep overheating in this game. I do like the addition of Keanu Reeves. Oh, it's when you're getting hacked. Okay. Okay, so they're hacking me then, basically, is what's happening there. I'm getting hacked again? How do I stop the hack? Shit. I'm gonna have to buy some more shotgun ammo, that's for sure. These guys are not easy, though, I tell you that much. I'm being hacked still. Come on, give me his machine gun. Fuck. Alright, I got a machine gun. I think it's a submachine gun. Yes. Okay, good. Fuck you. Whoa, those submachine guns are really jumpy. I'm gonna get shot. Oh, fuck. Getting my ass whooped here. Oh, there's so many of them. Where are they all coming from? What have I done here? I think I've gone into a mission that's way beyond my leveling here. Am I overheating again? Yep, of course. Please tell me I can use it. Yes. Oh, I got no ammo for it, but I could use it at least. Alright, so we've come back here to the beginning. I'm going to try to get some useful stuff here. I'm trying to not be fucking murdered all the time. Whew. Oh my god, I'm point blanking him. This is ridiculous. Jeez Louise. Being hacked again.
And to think so many people died for this time.
Yeah, including like me.
Both you and I know no one actually believes
Time for me to go. I got what I needed. Boy, that was a little bit more than I thought it was going to be. I basically just walked into a side mission. I think that was way too hard for me. This is the short and skinny of it. I just had a weird drop in the connection. Give me a second here. Back to normal. Okay. Can't believe I made it out of there alive. Jeez. Once again, my personal parking spot is there for me. Wait, what was the job item? Okay. There we go.
I see you were able to find the lockbreaker. Splendid work. Keep it up. Closing the contract.
All right, we're going to do this one last side mission, then we're going to jump into the more story stuff. I know I've done a lot of side mission stuff. I do apologize, but is what it is. Sell my junk items. Yes, thank you. I got an assault rifle, and I got this. We'll sell the submachine gun. I'll sell the goofy looking shotgun. A couple pistolas here. We're going to get rid of that one. I probably should not walk there when my bike is in my personal spot over here. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is rock in the future? Okay. Because you have drums and you're using a high cymbal, that doesn't, a crash cymbal, doesn't mean it's rock and roll. I'm just saying. How am I still 500 meters away from this fucking thing? I didn't mean to. Oh, shit. Not doing well on my motorcycle. Need a car. The Beverly Hills of cyberpunk. Night City is dirty and gritty, but just outside lies a land of money and space. Whoop! Whoa, that was a close one. So I got to unlock these things before I could even fast travel to them, or is it just if I find them in the open environment? What a fly-ass suit this guy's got on. Can I use the screen, or? There it is.
Tortoise? Is this some kind of joke?
I don't know about you, but Barry didn't seem like the kind of pig to crack jokes.
But a tortoise? It makes no sense, Johnny. Barry said he was the only person he could spill his guts to.
That not a good enough reason to buy a niche in a wall? Pay a visit from time to time?
You're right. I sound like an asshole. Guy's depressed as shit. Only friends he... What the fuck else is he supposed to do?
Picture this. You've got no one. Beloved Granny's been in the ground for years. Only thing she's left behind's a dumb fucking tortoise. But when Grandma told you about life, that tortoise was there. When that same life kicked you in the nads, When poor Gramps croaked, it was right there. Imagine how alone you've got to be to buy a niche for a goddamn animal.
Barry's not okay. I mean, if that tortoise was the one thing that
So it was a tortoise that died.
You're starting to get it.
his friends have to know. Hopefully it's not too late.
You know how it goes. Stare too long into the abyss will stare right back at you. Taking a step into it wouldn't be so drastic, considering the shit he's seen in his lifetime.
That's crazy. The guy, like, this whole side mission is for this cop who's, you know, on the or a former cop who's on the ragged edge, and then you find out that the the thing that died wasn't a person. It was a fucking tortoise. It was his grandmother's tortoise. A niche. I never play the first person view on the motorcycle because I suck at it. Woo! The ass kicked out of me there. Damn roundabouts. Song's not bad. A little punkish. It's like punk and rockabilly mixed into one. My voice is starting to go, guys. It's been pretty ragged for a couple days now. Over the weekend it was bad. It's starting to heal. I should have had some tea this morning. But I didn't, because I'm stupid. Damn it. God, do I want a car. The motorcycle controls in this game are not great. They're not bad. They're tight. They're just not easy. You know what I mean? They're designed to be, you know, you're supposed to be driving a motorcycle, which isn't something to be carefree on. Ah, shit. Overshot it. Just admiring the game. The bikes aren't bad. They're kind of like Batman's motorcycle. Like, it's got that like G-track type thing where you're never supposed to be able to dump off it. It just slides around a little bit on you. Okay, gonna finally, hopefully, complete this fucking side mission. Then we're gonna jump into a main mission. Or the only main mission I have at the moment. Just doing a bunch of side quests. 800 hours. Yeah. Yeah. Where you can almost imagine there's a plume of like dust you see behind it type thing. It is a little hard though. Like you hit the brakes a little too much and it does the Akira slide. By the way, hi Rob, how far have you gotten into this game? How much you been playing, doing a lot of side shit like me? I really like the fact that Keanu Reeves is basically with you the entire game. See, I'm trying to stagger the side quests for their like appropriate difficulty. Like I try to do some side quests and then level up a little bit, do a main mission, level up a little bit, and then go back to the side quest that was very tough before. So I'm trying to properly stagger the fucking thing,
You talked to Barry?
Yeah, I did. I'm getting tired of the contextual clues not coming up right away.
Hey, so what did Barry tell you exactly about that friend he lost?
Not much. Hardly ever spoke about him. Said once he was the only one who could understand him. It's nice to have someone like that.
Barry's in great shape. So much so, in fact, that he preferred to talk to a tortoise instead of you two.
That's supposed to be funny?
The complete opposite. Sad as hell. Barry didn't handle Bad's life too well. I made fun of him. So he stopped sharing things. And apart from you guys, all he had was a tortoise. His best friend. A memento of his grandma. Till he died, that is.
Fuck. I don't fucking believe this. You're bullshitting me.
Right, because I like to bullshit badges in my spare time.
Why would he lie to us, though? He talked about that tortoise like it was a normal person.
I just think Mendez would react to Barry.
I believe I chose Street Kid.
Jesus, Barry. I thought he was being a drama queen.
I don't have I don't know if there's a meta of this game, but Pistola, which I think I'm actually gonna, for now, switch out for my katana. Then I got a shotgun and a machine gun. I love the shotgun, man. I love the fucking shotgun in this game.
I gotta go talk.
Any of them.
About time. Thanks for your help. This is for your trouble.
Gee, thanks, Ossifer. Oh, up to 19,000. Street Kid. New gigs. How many fucking missions are in this game? I gotta level up. Yeah, I really like the shotgun. What are the attribute points? Where do I put attribute points? Oh, that's right. I gotta. Whoops. I've been sitting here not leveling up any of my freaking attribute points. I'm an idiot. No wonder that last mission was so fucking hard. I hope Barry's not dead. Tell me Barry's not dead. Don't kill him off. That wouldn't be nice.
I already told you. You ain't got a warrant, you ain't coming in.
Damn it, Barry. Can't we just talk? Petrova told me your last case was a real ball buster. Boss told you to keep your lips sealed, huh? Had a similar situation once, you know? Fucking child killer. Dirtbag was on the Petrochem board, so it was out of our hands. Remember it to this day. Kids
I haven't picked up enough swords, man.
Funny yellow cat. Get in.
So far, coming across swords in the open environment have not been plentiful. It would appear my katana is underpowered by like a long shot. What is this street cred? Can I buy it because like I have street cred? Oh, okay. So I have to be at 11. Excuse me one second. The swordplay reminds me a lot of Shadow Warrior 2, to be honest with you.
Understood. Got it. Sure.
Alright, what is the mission? Alright, let's... It won't let me read it, though, because it's like hacked or something.
Try out our freshly good tastes and let your tongue be in
There we go.
all foods.
Yeah, I love this game. I mean, there's bugs. Like, I was playing it, earlier during the stream, I came across a character model that the textures hadn't loaded in on. So it's just like a blurry person walking around. Looks like a fucking crash test dummy. But that's okay. I don't mind those types of bugs. Those are kind of funny. But like you read on like Facebook and Twitter these people calling this game broken. And here's the thing. On the consoles it might be a little fucked. I don't know. I'm playing it on PC where it's not broken. Are there bugs? Sure. Yeah, there's a lot of bugs, but if you're calling it broken, you've obviously never had the pleasure of dealing with a truly broken game. And that's just the truth. Because a broken game would be unplayable. A broken game would be Fallout 76. What the fuck is going on here? Holy shit, a shootout. Jesus. They're shooting at me now? What the fuck are they shooting at me now? I was just watching. I'm a bystander, bruh. Okay. I mean, the truth is this game should have never been released on the base consoles of the last generation. I mean, because here's the problem. You're dealing with an entirely different generation now, and you're also dealing with the very first iteration of that generation. Like, frankly, if you're a gamer, at some point you should have upgraded to the Pro or the Xbox One X. But this game should have never been... It should have been released on PC... next gens only, and then they could have gone back if they wanted and said, well, we're working on the port for the base, we're doing our best. Simple as that. Yes, that would have cut a big audience out, maybe, but is cutting your audience out a little bit better than getting horrendously trashed everywhere? I don't know. I think they're finding out now what the answer for them is.
You do not look so bad.
I love CD Projekt Red, but the fact that they delayed the game because of the base Xbox and base PS4 is why that initial delay came out. They should have scrapped it. They should have said, yes, we have it. If you want, we'll release it in what we're calling either early access while we fix it. Otherwise, we're not going to release it, and you guys will just either people on the base just won't get to play it, or you wait. I mean, frankly, like I said, I'm hearing people talk fucking shit about how it's broken. It's not broken on the PC. Buggy? Sure. Playable? Absolutely. The consoles, that's a different story. Although I hear the Xbox Series X and PS5 versions are at least way more playable.
What do you actually want from me?
To begin, you must tell me where to find Evelyn Parker.
Evelyn? What's she to you?
She and Yorinobu Arasaka had intimate relations. She knows how to get to him.
Rob, you missed my RTSS demonstration.
Get rid of the chip.
Showing how to utilize it and why. That's okay. I'm going to cut it together and put it on YouTube. I did it on the beginning of the stream here.
Why you figure she skipped town?
I tried to locate her, but had no success. I suspect she covered her tracks. You said Parker could help you remove the relic. Does she work for a corporation?
Got no clue.
I really don't.
Evelyn was knowledgeable about the relic. Got a large chunk of classified info. An enigma to be sure. But she showed that slyness you get in corpo agents. You know the kind.
Here's the thing that people need to also admit about this game.
Got tossed out.
It not running on those consoles is not because, like, it's probably, it could be better optimized. Yeah, you know.
Sorry I couldn't be of any help. Don't have any time to lose.
But, like, look at this game. It's gorgeous.
Yorinobu Arasaka must answer for this crime of patricide.
Looking for justice. In Night City.
I seek revenge. Much more feasible here. I have allies.
I agree. Revenge is much more feasible. You guys want to know how big of a child I still am? I was at Sam's Club, and they had a pack of these, like, knockoff G.I. Joes. I bought them. I don't play with them, but they're kind of cool. Remind me of my childhood a little bit. And then worst case scenario, I'll have them they'll just sit on my shoulder or something throughout the stream. Just, hey, G.I. Joe, rip off G.I. Joe.
What if I say no?
Then I will tell you what rewards await if you help me.
So what? We stroll into Arasaka HQ and announce that Yorinobu's a kin killer? That he murdered Saburo?
We'll get the hearing before reasonable people in a neutral location. Certain.
So now I go from hooligan to star witness in a fucking thing against the leader of the clan. Shit.
Another option. You are dying.